Howdy folks, this is Jim, and I live in Texas, and right now I'm on the ferry boat. JC something, I can't quite read the guy's name. This is a ferry boat that runs from Aransas Pass Texas to Port Aransas Texas, which is on an island. It's kind of a resort island. I had big plans to take you through a motorcycle tour of this area this weekend, but I've come down with a cold. I had some business here concerning my rent house that I have in Rockport, which isn't far from here, and I feel like poo-poo, but I just can't come down here and not ride the ferry. Normally I would go, there's a Jimmy Buffett themed bar right across the ferry that I would go hang out in for a while, but I'm not able to do that because I just don't feel up to it. I don't want to I'm supposed to turn the motors off. Don't want to infect everybody in the bar. I've been, the Greeks were pretty smart back 3,000 years ago. They said hubris precedes nemesis. And of course, I am the second oldest person in our company. By the oldest guy's about a month older than me. He's one of the founders. Everybody else, there's very few people there who are any older than my oldest daughter. So I'm sort of a grandfather there. Well, I'm a literal grandfather, and really. And all of those guys have come down with the flu, or they're sick, and they're calling in sick. And I've been soldiering on. I haven't had any problem, and I've been sort of gloating ever so slightly about it. So hubris precedes nemesis. Never forget it. This is a beautiful, you can't see much, right now, but this is a beautiful ferry ride. When I had my boat, I would take it down here and just moor it near these ferry landings and watch the ferries go back and forth. This is a free ferry. It's only about a 3-minute thing. There's one of the other ferry boats there. So a very short ride. But it's very refreshing. I just really like to take the ferry to Port Aransas. I'm just going to go to Whataburger and get a sandwich. I'm not even going to get out of the car because I feel like horrible. But I just, horrible or not, you might as well, this will cheer you up, Jim, a little bit. That's the William G. Burnett. Most of these are named after former Highway Commission leaders, but William G. Burnett was one of the founders. J.C. Dingwall, that's the ship I'm on, J.C. Dingwall. Okay, we'll be coming up to the other side here in a moment. A couple of shout outs to some motor vloggers who are at least new to me. Okie Girl Honda is doing some great work. Jay the chauffeur is doing some interesting work. He's a funny guy. I recommend him. XXOOXOOXXOOXXX in England, who worked on the Solar Bear Challenge, and I'll put his real channel name up somewhere. But he's been doing some fine work too, so it's been great seeing some new faces on the Moto Vlogger scene. I'm having a face-to-face with Super Drake 79 here. I think it's next week. He's going to pass through Austin. So I'm looking forward to meeting another Moto Vlogger. If you're ever near Austin, let me know. I always enjoy meeting other enthusiasts for motorcycles and silly videos. Welcome to Port Aransas, Texas. I've been coming to Port Aransas since I was in the kindergarten. At that time, when I was in kindergarten, we had just moved from Louisiana to Corpus Christi, which is the big city that's down at the end of this. If you could see down the end of this canal, that's the Intercoastal Waterway, and there at the end of that, not the end of it, but up that way a few miles is Corpus Christi, Texas, a big petroleum thing. My dad was in the oil business and worked in Corpus for a long time, so we started coming here then, and I have a lot to show you about Port Aransas. I'd like to do it on a motorcycle, and there was no way I was riding a motorcycle with the flu and a 50% chance of rain. It just wasn't a happening thing. Okay, well, hang on with me. Should be docking up soon. There we go. Boom. We're here. We're now in Port Aransas, Texas. I better check in Foursquare before I forget it. Okay, this is Jim. I'm still on the boat. It's been about 5 minutes. The gates actually closed again at the front of our boat, our ferry boat. Then this other one showed up over here. And it's only got 2 cars on it. I wonder, there must be something going on in front of us, because I've never ever in 45 years of riding this ferry. Look, they're letting those guys out. We were here first. What the hell is going on? It must be members of the Trilateral Commission is the only thing I can think of. Our little arm, if you can see it there, our arm is down. They let 2 cars out, and then they put the arm back down. They're holding us prisoner here. What the heck is going on? I've never ever seen this happen. Generally, they're in a big hurry to get you off the boat so they can make the next run. Well, here's some people are getting a little restive. It looks like we have a technical problem. I've never seen this before. They're backing these guys up. There's nothing but water behind us. There's nothing but blackness back behind me. Oh no! I hope they're not going to just, push us over the side. What the heck is going on? I've never in a million years seen this. One thing I can think of is maybe a car got carried away, got too far forward, and they couldn't get the ramp down. Some kind of piece of equipment there. Oh, it looks like they backed him up because, they've got like a tug. Somebody must have stalled out once I was on here on my motorcycle. I was like the second vehicle in line, and during the trip over, I'd accidentally hit the kill switch, and there we go. I guess we're going now. Whatever the problem was, they must have fixed it. It looks like they're pushing that truck off. I did the kill switch, and I was sitting there with my finger on the starter. Obviously, nothing's happening, and all these people are staring at me. I'm like, oh man, don't die now, Mike. And then I saw the kill switch and was able to get off. Okay, well, looks like what happened was that black truck was not able to start, so they have some kind of like a little tug, and they're pushing him off the vessel. So hopefully I better put the camera down. Looks like it'll be my turn to go pretty soon. That's interesting. Never happened in 45 years of riding this ferry.